guy's thumbs were up. The cop's thumbs are up like this. Never thrown a punch. You can see his shadow was like this. Nah, we're good.
So, do you want to set this video up?
Yeah, okay. So this video is coming out of the same county that prosecuted the well, I was gonna say Lady of the Night, but I guess she's just the manslaughterer Jodi Arias. And so Maricopa County is the area. And this is what is said to be an MMA fighter that gets into a road rage incident with a city cop. And the beginning of the video, you can clearly see it's just the dude's jaw jacking. It's not like a cop pulling over a dude and having that kind of vibe. It's two dudes jaw jacking. And that is the context for what happens in the video, because it progresses from that start, which the cop allowed, right? He's supposed to be in control of the scene, whatever the case is. But he allows the guy to have 50% ownership. So they go back and forth, and he gives him the respect of, no, it's disrespect, and it's not a good policy. You know, it's like bad all the way around. But in the aspect of an altercation, he's given him 50% of the ownership, so that it's two dudes, not just one telling another one what to do, which it's supposed to be. So let's see how if in fact it plays out how I said that it does.
Well, as you were setting it up, it's rolling on this side, but I'm gonna share my screen now. We can go from that. They were jaw jacking, and he has his keys in his hands, and it looks like the officer's asking for ID. He has like his hand up, like he's like doing that. So let me share it with you.
Perfect. Yep. He's doing the little. I caught one this big.
Yeah.
So you know, right off the bat, the body language of the guy is without question aggressive, and the body language of the cop is like it's very. He's like inside the bubble of contact zone, like the area of safe zone with like 90% of people, because they're not angry, aggressive, muscular, you know, anger-filled dudes who feel justified in talking the way that they're talking. So the dude feels justified. He's not getting told to stop or like that he needs to change his behavior. He's just, the cop is like basically saying, no, you're wrong because of this. And the guy's like, no, you're wrong. He still gives him his ID. So even in the middle of the fracas, he gave him his ID. The cop.
Oh, by the way, before we go any further, I just want to mention that this episode of Jiu Jitsu Robot is brought to you by Amphetamines.
That's true. And this guy is a perfect example of what it looks like to have too much of something.
Oh, he's definitely got plenty of testosterone, that's for sure. You know, honestly, I mean, not to this extent, but being on testosterone, like optimization, if I don't get a good workout in, I feel pretty grumpy. Not to this extent, but
Oh yeah,
he felt
no.
pretty grumpy. So I mean, this guy probably could have used like a run or like jump on the stairmaster for an hour or pump some iron. He would probably felt a
Definitely.
lot better, and he would have been like so tired. He'd been like, "Sure, here's my ID."
Yeah, dude, rolling. I mean, he could have went to the gym for like 30 minutes. Dude. Okay, go back
Okay, okay,
like
okay.
two steps. So
He got
look now.
it went off. He's gonna get a round in right now.
So listen. The cop touches. How many times do you think the guy touches the cop? How many would you say?
Oh shoot, I didn't even see that happen. I'm gonna go one. I don't know.
Okay. How many times would you say that the cop touches the guy?
I mean, I didn't see it because it happened quick, but I'm guessing a couple times.
Okay. I may be wrong about the guy, but I did count the cop. I think the guy touches the cop zero. I
Zero.
think. Let's see. We'll see if I'm right. But I know that the cop touches the guy 5 times, and
Okay.
it's chest pushes. One time I think it's two-handed chest push. Kind of that's a disrespectful push. The one-handed chest push is kind of just like you need to go that way. There's a little bit more respect with that one. But the two-handed chest push is a fight starter. The guy touches him 5 times like that, and then on the fifth time, the guy's like, "I'm done," and he takes a swing at the cop. So let's see if that's right.
Wait, back it up a little bit.
keep
Okay, hold on.
going, keep going back.
Oh, is it even further?
I think so. Yeah,
There's
because that's
one. There's one.
that. Well, that's the third. That's
That's
the
the
third
third. Okay.
one.
So okay here.
This is at least one. I think he's already touched him one by there. Let's see. Okay,
So
so the
back to
guy's
one.
chest, the guy's in the intimidation approach. The cop takes that super personal, and he feels like gotta push him. One, turns on his body cam. He feels like, or I guess, make sure that it's on. Two, because it's clearly on. Three, unnecessary entirely
Well, he kind
push.
of tried to push his hand away, so I thought that was at least one touch. He
Or
shoved his
maybe,
hand
maybe.
away.
4, 5. Push, and that was a solid push.
Okay. And then he starts swinging.
Look at the guy's thing. The thumbs were up. The cop's thumbs are up like this. Never thrown a punch. You could see his shadow was like this.
So So what do you do here, man? Like maybe you can't fight. Maybe I don't know what the cop looks like. Maybe you can't fight. I mean, he had his thumbs out while he's trying to throw punches. I mean, it's funny. So I talked to a training partner of mine who is SAPD, and in his opinion, you should not. This is what he told me, if I remember it correctly. I don't want to speak for him, but I remember him saying something along the lines of, "If you're gonna be a cop, you need to know how to fight." So this guy doesn't look like he can fight. I mean, what do you do then? I mean, you gonna be tasing the guy?
Well, you don't start a fight if you can't fight. Don't start a fight at all, but don't start a fight if you can't fight. Second, if you do start a fight and you can't fight, then you deal with it as it plays out. Do the best that you can because you started a fight that you can't win, which is what this guy has done. Now he's going to use his weapons, and use another person as best he can. But even the dude that tries to come help isn't able to help
Yeah,
because neither of them know how to fight.
that guy can't fight. He's just like trying to hug the guy. Oh, and he shoots him.
Tase him,
Oh, he tased him.
right?
Oh, I
I
couldn't
think
tell if
so.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a taser or not. So
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
so. He might have actually shot him.
Yeah, he shot him. It looks like a pistol, not a taser.
What does the thing say right there? Stream. I think you're right, man. I think
He grabbed at his weapon, so he shot him. That's what happened. Cause look, cause I can tell it's a pistol because he goes to like clear a jam, and you don't do that with a taser.
yeah, that's true.
So
If
if
it
you
was
look
done, it would be
here,
done.
yeah, if you look here, um, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. If you look here, so he grabs at his pistol. Um, so he goes to clear it right there. Boom, he's clearing it. So yeah,
And then did he shoot him again?
no, he didn't. I don't think he did.
We
It was like
we
the one shot.
we shouldn't reference this in the description because
Yeah,
that will definitely
yeah,
get the video taken down. I mean, but they're showing, this is video and they're showing it as well.
yeah. It's on there. Be the very end. It's cool we get an extra camera angle.
This is an outcome this is at the end of the rainbow for people that didn't learn how to fight at some point because everybody that gets into a fight and doesn't know what to do or doesn't know enough of what to do and gets to the point they feel like they might die. It doesn't matter if it's true or real. He just has to believe that. And it could be like the easiest escape, like, it wouldn't make you even blink to escape the position. But to him, it's life and death. That's your outcome without an answer. If it's not jujitsu, by the way, what is it? If there is another answer, if there's a better answer, we want to know until one comes along. Managing the distance, addressing the weapon. I mean, it's on the reverse this time because I guess we put ourselves in the cop's position. But if you do that, then you don't start the fight. Then you get out and you say, listen, you know, whether I'm right or wrong, we'll deal with that down the line. Right now, just give me your ID, give me your, registration. Let's deal with this, and we'll deal with that later. And if the guy then's like, no, 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 then you're like, give it to me. So it just make it about the thing. This is cop and guy that got stopped, not dude and dude. So when you make it about cop and guy, then it's like cop versus aggression, cop versus aggression. Then the steps become very easy of how to deal with it. But when it's aggression, you're in the same position as if you were just fighting some dude, randomly. There's a gun in the mix, but you're in chaos, fight or flight, and you have a weapon. So danger, man, dangerous position. The cop should have made it about cop stuff, not about dude stuff.
It's funny because my training partner, he said that he went viral a couple times for some situations where he told me one he got in a fight with a crackhead that had, I guess, knocked out a elderly Hispanic man at the gas pump, and then when he showed up, he wanted to fight him. So.
So yeah, the guy, your training
Oh yeah,
partner.
yeah. He showed up, and this crackhead saw him. I guess he recognized him, and he put his hands up like he wanted to fight. And so Brian obliged him and got into a fist fight with him. And then the crackhead, realizing he was getting tuned up a little bit, took off.
That's what this was.
Yeah. No, but I want to
Oh,
see the video. Apparently, it's on TikTok. I'd love to see that one and whatever else is on there. But you
oh
sound
my
like a good
gosh.
partner.
I would love to see that.
And he told me he recently got on testosterone, so he's like even stronger than ever. So I'm glad he's out patrolling the streets, man, keeping everybody safe.
Yeah,
But
he's out chasing down crackheads.
and he's diligent about his jiu-jitsu, man. He's working on it. He's working on it.
Could you
So
imagine though coming across one of those dudes that is just nuts and being like, you know what? I'm taking it personal today.
man, that's just crazy. I was looking at this one guy on the side of the road, and I mean, I was just like, oh man, that guy's definitely got a knife. You know, and imagine having to like get in a fight with one of those dudes. I
Oh
just
yeah.
whenever they approach me, man, I'm just like, hey, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean?
And the sticking potential, it goes through the roof, dude. Like, I mean, the chances that their pockets have sharps, that their hands, that their jackets or whatever, it's like through the roof, man. So yeah, you're in big time danger.
It's very rare, but occasionally there'll just be some crazy looking dudes that'll be mean mugging you and walking towards you. You know what I mean? Like, don't
What are they
come any
thinking?
closer. Like, dude, leave me the fuck alone.
Especially especially if they're walking towards you, they must be crazy because not to take who it it's just a dude that's gigantic and they're like scanning the horizon or whatever and they're like I think I want to break it in on that one.
Yeah, it's stupid.
This guy.
But I'm never gonna get sucker punched. I never will. Like I'm like a deer out there. If I'm outside of
Oh
my
yeah.
vehicle, I'm like looking around every single noise. I'm like, do I see movement? Like I'm scanning, and like, oh shit, this guy's like making a beeline for me. Like I'm ready to like draw my weapon. I'll tell him to stop, and if he comes any closer, it's I'm gonna draw my pistol because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get a fight with a crackhead. Fuck that.
No. There, yeah, you can quickly weigh the risk. If it's like a dude with a briefcase and a tie, and he's just kind of like, your ego's got the best of you or whatever. He probably doesn't have a knife. He might, but he probably doesn't have one. So the risk goes way down. But
I'm just
crackhead,
talking downtown, either back in Dallas or here in San Antonio. I'm not gonna let any crazy guys get within stabbing range of me ever.
no. Especially after being told to stop, they continue. There's really no reason to be doing that. Like he's like, I'm gonna get a hug. There's nothing you're gonna do to stop me today. Well, you don't know that.
Nobody ever hugs, man. I've been down that road. They always
So
stab.
no,
No.
no. Yeah.
I bet you like you have like the best. You take it the best possible way. He probably just wants a friend, and then you hug him. It's just like.
No, I thought it was gonna be today. Like there's been a rash of huggings, like
Yeah,
people getting hugged all over the place. Like nothing else happened. They
I
just
got so
hugged
many
him
best
and
friends.
so in case anybody thinks about doing that, please don't do that ever. It would never be a good idea to start walking up and hugging people because somebody is going to be like you or, you know, much more quick to deal with them because you're going to give them the benefit of the doubt and tell them to stop. But everybody won't do that. It's not a good idea. Walk up and hug people.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, I never get hugged, especially from behind.
Hey, I will prevent the hug.